Okay, hi everybody. Sorry about the lighting again. Just my niece is asleep. That's also why I'm whispering. Um, I didn't want to wake her up, so I just turned on my lamp. I didn't watch that mini movies this month, but I did watch a couple. This is the movie wrap up for May. I'm gonna show you the one I didn't like the first. I'm gonna actually give this away. Dorm. Trying to figure out how to show you here. Give me 1 minute. There. Dorm of the Dead. It's a very cheesy horror movie. Very freaking cheesy. It's about zombies attacking a college dorm. It makes no sense, really. It's like, honestly, like college. This is a college done movie. Like, they are not even. It's weird. It is weird. It's not like it's. The acting in it's kind of bad. But if you like them cheesy zombie movies, go ahead and watch this. But I didn't really enjoy it. Like I said, I might give it away to either one of my sister's boyfriends. There, I'll just say that. I watched all four of these. So I watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 movies this month. But I watched all four of these, and I'm counting like each one of them separately. I can't even tell you which one's my favorite on this one. I like all four of them. I think I actually watched The Mothman more than once this month. I think I watched it twice. I think. But anyways. I'm just wanting to say something here. I can't tell you when the zombie movie was made. Ghost Rider was made in 2007, based on the Marvel Comics character stunt motorcyclist Johnny Blaze gives up his soul to become a hell-blazing vigilante and fight against power-hungry Blackheart, the son of the devil himself. Actually, he becomes a Ghost Rider because his father had cancer, and he sells his soul to try to save his father, but his father ends up dying anyways. And it doesn't tell me if this thing has any special features, and off the top of my head, I don't remember. I don't remember if any of these have any special features, but I think some of them do. The Mothman Prophecy was made in 2002. John Klein, a newspaper reporter, leaves his job after the death of his wife to investigate strange reports, including a psychic vision, prophecies, and sightings of a winged creature, Mothman, in a small West Virginia town that may be the signs of an alien invasion of Earth. Yeah, they keep trying to say the Mothman's an alien. I mean, it's a possibility. I've heard the stories of Mothman, don't get me wrong. I don't know if any recent sightings after the bridge collapse. I think they saw him a little bit after that. But recently, I don't think they've seen him. Or if they have, nobody's reported it. So. The Bride was made in 1985. Dr. Frankenstein builds the perfect woman and lives to regret it in this tantalizing marriage of horror, romance, and unbridled passion. When he realizes... there. When he realizes how beautiful she is, he wants her for himself. And he tries to build her to be the perfect woman, like, mentally and all that, and he does. And she ends up at first falling in love with the some kind of duke or lord or something, and she wants to be with him, and he stops that, and he almost tries to rape her. And that's all I'm saying. Some weird things happen in that movie, but it's actually really, really good. The Secret Window, made 2004. Superstar Johnny Depp gives one of the most captivating performances of his career in this crippling psychological thriller. Yeah, it's just about Johnny Depp plays as this writer who's trying to work on this new novel of his, and he becomes psychotic, I guess you can say. He becomes like a split personality or something, because he thinks he's seeing a dude, and oh my god, it's so hard to describe. It's a really good movie though. Then I watched Rosemary's Baby. If I'm mistaken, I was gonna say it was in the 60s, 1968. I've got both books. I want to get the other movie too. Return of Rosemary's Baby or something like that. I can't remember. Son of Rosemary. The movie. I mean, I don't know if I can even find DVD or VHS wise. It's like impossible, but I know I can watch it somewhere. Possibly the best horror film ever made, this brilliant adaptation of Ira Levin's best-selling novel is the story of a loving young New York City couple who are expecting their first child. Like most first-time mothers, Rosemary experiences confusion and fear. Her husband, an ambitious but unsuccessful actor, makes a pact with the devil that promises to send his career skyward. Director Roman Polanski elicits uniformly extraordinary performances from the all-star cast. Ruth Gordon won an Oscar for her performance as an over-salacious next-door neighbor in this classic chiller. Yeah, I guess you can show it. Then I watched Silver Bullet. When Darkness Falls, Terror Rises. That's what it says in the front. Made in 1985. Just want to make sure there's no special features. Not that it shows. In Stephen King, thrilling adaptation of his novelette Cycle of the Werewolf, which I want that. The peaceful town of Tarker's Mills is suddenly terrorized by a maniacal killer. The townsfolk thinks a madman is on the loose, but a wheelchair-bound 13-year-old knows the truth. A werewolf is on the hunt. With his Uncle Red's help, young Marty Koslaw sets out to stop the half-man, half-beast before he sinks his teeth into another innocent victim. Now time is ticking, and the full moon is rising. Then I watched Terror Train. The boys and girls of Sigma Pi. Some will live, some will die. Made in 1980. Take an excursion into terror with Jamie Lee Curtis and Ben Johnson in this classic shocker from Dr. Roger Spotwood. It's New Year's Eve, and a group of college co-eds have planned a masquerade bash aboard a chartered train. What they didn't plan on was that a knife-wielding psycho would crash the party and begin slaughtering the guests one by one. Who is this brutal costume killer? Could it be the mysterious magician with a talent for swordplay, a former frat pledge with an axe to grind, or any number of other guests, both invited and uninvited? Climb aboard the terror train for a frightening combination of blood-curdling horror and intriguing mystery. Again, it doesn't tell me if this thing has any special features. Then I watched, I'm trying to block out this light as much as I possibly can there. Roxy Hunter and the Myth of the Mermaid movie, made in 2008. Super sleuth Roxy Hunter is back on the case when a mysterious young girl arrives out of the blue with no belongings, no words, and no memory. Roxy sets off to solve the mystery of the girl she names Annie Anonymous. But when Annie comes home soaking wet several nights in a row, Roxy realizes the biggest clue to her super story. Could it be that Annie is really a mermaid? Actually, I really like these. The Roxy Hunter, it almost reminds me like of a young Nancy Drew type thing. Except this one's more of a mythically type one. That's all I watched this month. I've kind of been in a movie slump, like, I didn't really want to watch that much this month. Plus, I've been watching things online, mostly YouTube videos and stuff like that. It's also what's been keeping me from reading. But yeah, that's all I got to talk about right now. So, bye.